Hello everyone, and welcome to another game of World of Warships. Today it's one of my replays and I'm in the Musashi, at Tier 9 premium Japanese battleship. And look at that Alsace, he was perfectly angled and he just ate 19k of damage. Poor Alsace. Anyway, so I'm on the map Northern Lights. It's a pure Tier 9 battle, there is no carrier, which is lovely. A 4-point domination game. And this replay will have a few lags in them. So this is basically because I had a few lags when I played this battle. And well, our follow-up was not quite as impressive as the first one. Anyway, so yeah, unfortunately the wargaming servers were a bit laggy, so those lags are now in the replay and now they are going to be in this video. But it was still a pretty fun battle. And I haven't played my Musashi in a while. Now with all of the anniversary rewards that you can get for like playing a ship, I'm taking out quite a few ships that I haven't touched in a while, and ooh, that's another nice sound. Yeah, Musashi guns are just very big, and the Alsace angling isn't really doing much for him. So he draws the obvious conclusion and he decides to go for a broadside. Now we have seen what we can do to an angled Alsace, so what are we going to do to a broadside? Let's find out. Not looking too bad, I think, dispersion-wise, and yeah, that did nothing. So yeah, I guess broadside was the way to go after all. Not, well, maybe not against Iowa. So now he's dead. And that's a good start for our team. Also, by the way, isn't like that Musashi camo just gorgeous? Especially on this map here, where there is like... the map is a bit darker, right? So all of those shiny parts, all of those lights, they're just really gorgeous.
Teammate, I need your support.
I love this camo. Anyway. Now, Viper is going for the sea camp. I'm division here with Viper and Bashful Incendiary, who is also known as My Name is in Water on Twitch. And, you know, we have a pretty strong division here with a battleship, a radar and a destroyer. Now we are currently losing the D camp, but it looks like we will get the center. Technically there is a Riga, but some don't think it can do much about us here. Now I'm trying to shoot the Johann de Witt, not the best volley there, but you know, bit of damage. And I've decided to go more over towards the D side and help them. Now there is a Kitakase currently camping. We have an Ostrashimi who may or may not take care of that. No, he will not take care of that. So, I've managed to finish off that cruiser. And now I'm on my way to help with the Kitakase that is no longer spotted. I'm not sure if I could have lobbed shells over the island anyway. But as long as I'm not detected, that means he is tucked away in his island and he can't taunt me, which is good. Meanwhile, there is a rather broadside Iowa, so let's take some shots at that. And now here, there is the Friedrich in the 910 line, and there is this Pommern. Now, oh, there is the Citadel. I was already disappointed with the 1-over pen, but there were some shells still in the air. So back to this Pommern, right? I love brawling, but brawling a Pommern with a Musashi is just not a very good idea. The Pommern has torpedoes, the Pommern has great secondaries, and what I have is a weak cheek where he can citadel the crap out of me. So I can't like push this Pommern. The thing is, they have now a Friedrich and an Iowa in the 910 line, and they seem to be pushing through here. I could try to engage those. The problem is, I don't want to end up in a crossfire. Oh, and oh, hello, fish. Yeah, I'm gonna take this one on the nose, I guess. It's fine. I'm still very heavy. You can take one. Okay, so after this little fish eating break, it looks like the Friedrich is pushing very quickly here. So what I want to do is I want to engage the Friedrich, right? So turn towards the Friedrich, go nose in. The biggest issue I have is if the Pommern chooses that to come around, I'll get wrecked. Now on the one hand, I do have a large force here that helps me, like 3 other battleships, which means the Pommern might think twice about coming around here. But I think the biggest issue in my favor is that it's a brawling battleship, like Pommern. So it would never be playing aggressive, because this is not how World of Warships players play the ships. So let's take a Musashi and oh hello fish. Yeah, not this time, I already ate. Hello Friedrich. So that Friedrich is a lovely broadside. I'm a little bit hesitant because even though I don't have the island indicator, I'm afraid of this island. But yeah, I mean, we got 2 shells in it. Now Friedrich nose is half Yamato or is Musashi proof. So the lower parts of the nose are too well armored, but there is an upper part that I technically could pen. But right now, I mean, I don't need to go for a nose anyway. I can just go for juicy upper belt penetrations. Now I'm not getting shelled that heavily by secondaries. I wonder if this Friedrich is rolling spect. I mean, I guess not every German is focusing on those secondaries. Which is good for me, because those secondaries would hurt a lot. And, oh, I got 4 ricochets. Yeah, that's a shame. I should have aimed higher. It's fine, the rear guns can potentially... Okay, he's already dead. So, as expected, the Pommern took this opportunity to do nothing. Which is good for us. We are actually pretty heavily in the lead. We have the points. Well, we don't really have the camps, but... Yeah, and there goes even a further ship lead. The Riga was quite a bit brave. I guess eating Riga armor piercing into a broadside is not that healthy either. Well, hello Iowa. You know what's also not healthy? Eating Musashi armor piercing into your broadside. And... oh, there is a citadel. I was already getting disappointed, but there was 1 citadel. So, you know, let's not get too greedy. And again, I'm used to, you know, German ships, so... Actually hitting at this distance is already making me very happy. So let's try this again, and there is another citadel. Turns out, being broadside to a Musashi, not that healthy at this range. Who knew? Meanwhile, the enemy Pommern is now all alone. He's still not trying an aggressive move because he's a German battleship. And, you know, using those torpedoes and brawling capabilities would clearly be... I mean, I could just go for the superstructure. I can also just go for the nose. I mean, at this point, you know, that Musashi was just dead. As long as I didn't shoot his armored side, which I guess with RNG involved, who knew? So yeah, the enemy is down to, interestingly enough, 40, not the single enemy destroyer has been taken out so far. And there goes the Pommern, so... And the Pommern never moved from his position there. I guess he just really wanted to make sure to not reuse his torpedoes. And again, he's a Pommern, maybe they will be destroyed already. So, yeah, you can see some legs here. Now there's the Kitakase, and I fully expect to eat fish, but it's fine. No, we are winning. That's right, the enemy is down to 4 destroyers, and we are so far ahead that I just charge in. Now I honestly expected the Kitakase to YOLO me, because I mean I was detected coming this way. I'm such an easy target to YOLO, and I mean he didn't quite YOLO, but he could have just easily torped me. Assuming his torps are ready, or his reload booster is ready, and you know, my brawling tendencies got the better of me. I even got the close quarters in a Musashi, which is nice. Yeah, so this worked. I guess the Kitakase was fully unprepared for the battleship that he saw coming 5 minutes ago. Then again, I guess he tried to top the stuff on the other side. To be honest, though, I think I would have been an easier target to take out. But at this point, nothing Nikita cast did matter anymore anyway. So yeah, this was a fun game, and we can just go to the results here, because obviously this is a win. And that brings us to the results, and I did pretty well there. Of course, the enemy team just kinda melted, so I guess not the most exciting game in that regard, but it was a nice Musashi battle that involved some close quarters fights, which I always enjoy, and just a gorgeous looking ship on a gorgeous looking map. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed watching it, and I'll see you next time.